I like to roll out of bed and make videos. I think my mind turns all night. And then in the morning, I got all this shit to say. But anyway, and none of it's important because I'm white and my name is Karen. And I'm middle-aged. Oh my God, it's like the worst possible combination of attributes you can have today in America. Or anywhere, I think, really, anywhere. But look, this is what I wanted. I was sitting there thinking about the street that I live on. And I live in a developed neighborhood. It's been here 50 years, I guess. It's not like a new one. There are newer houses across the street, and I mean new in the sense of maybe 30 years old. But I live on a block. I live on a corner of a block, and then there's another corner down there. And across the street, there's only three houses on this three. Well, there's one on the corner, our neighbor, and then us. And then across the street, there's skinny houses, like they took those and they divided them all up. So starting at the end, we've got a white dude, Mexican people, Asian and Mexican people, a white dude and a chick. We got a black couple, another white lady, a brand new black couple that moved into George's house, who are fabulous. We love them. And then the black couple across the street. So I'm essentially I'm the minority on my street. And the interesting thing is we've had like nothing but good times with these people. And I remember when the people across the street first bought the house, and I had a friend with me, staying with me, and he was very sick. He was like on his way out from a terrible disease, but he was laying there yelling, "Oh!" One day out the window. He was changing medication. He claimed he was in pain. It was terrible, but he was hollering out the window, and I thought, oh my God. I mean, you could hear him outside because the windows were open. And I went over and I said, look, it's not like this all the time. I just want you to know we're not torturing this guy in the house. And then she met him. She was like, oh, okay, it's cool. They have been the most fabulous neighbors, inviting us to parties. I mean, gosh, I can't even, she brought over, she moves in, and you're supposed to like take a cake to their house to welcome them to the neighborhood. She brought a cake to our house. I was just like, you are freaking fabulous. She's had parties, and like we go over, she has family coming in from out of town, from New York, North Carolina. They just packed. They got we got 50 black people in the backyard, and me and Lenny. And we're all partying. Woo! Lenny helps them with their lawn equipment. Then we got the new people. They've been fabulous. They've only been there a couple months. The people down the way, the other black couple down the way, they don't really associate with anybody, but they're friendly. Like, they got their little tomato gardens outside and whatever alongside the house on the south side. And which is all, it's friendly. There's absolutely no issues whatsoever. So there's extreme racism in America is whites versus blacks is absolutely crazy. I mean, I don't know what's going on in the inner cities. I realize that it's really, like, I would be terrified to walk downtown at night or sometimes even during the day. Like, I try not to ever go into the city for any reason. But here in the suburbs, I mean, I ran into one trashy type of black guy up the road not long ago, living with a white chick. Like, I saw him, like, getting ready to swing and hit her on the front porch, and I said, hey, what the fuck are you doing? And he was like, what the fuck gonna do, bitch? I'm gonna call the cops on you. I'm gonna tell them you tried to kill me. And I jumped in my car and said, Boo. She's still with him. I seen her. Like, I used to have to pass their house walking to get to the field where I stopped going up there. I thought, you know what? I cannot. I mean, so I think an inner city one got up there, but is that racist of me to say? No. I mean, these people across the street got my back, we got theirs. That's just all there is to it. I mean, there's Mexican people living behind him. Jose, he comes around the corner sometimes and talks to Lenny. We're all cool. What's the problem? Nothing. Nothing is they're creating problems. So I also remember when Obama got elected, and like I didn't even give a shit about elections at that. I was not voting back. I wasn't voting for years. I was just like, whatever, man. And I pull up at the traffic light, and I look over. I just glance over, and there's a black guy, and he was so smug, staring me down like, ha! And I'm just like, oh, that's right. Oh, Obama got elected. I don't even think he's black, but okay. I mean, and then, like, for me to think that, does that make me racist? Why'd you think that, Karen? Because he was talking with his eyes and his body language and his energy towards me, and I couldn't have cared less who was the fucking president, you know? But he didn't know that. He had to, and racism has escalated out of control since the day that man was sworn in. And that is absolute facts. And it's a shame. And I do remember spending a lot of time at the Dandelion Herb Shop on Crane Highway. And most of their clientele was black because they were from Southern Maryland. I think a lot of them came down from more the country-ish type of black families that knew the old remedies and all about the natural remedies and things. Instead, they preferred it over modern medicine. And then there was a lot of them that would come in from Baltimore that had seen doctors and were taking medicines that were messing them up, and they were trying to get straightened out because their great aunt Martha or whoever told them, hey man, stop with all the medicine, get on up to the herb shop, you know. But we would stand there and talk, and we all knew. They didn't come in there like, fuck these white people. The white people on the shop, and they were like, they knew that we were all along. We had a similar mindset about medical things, or maybe how to treat medical things, and that was our common ground. There was no uppity blacks, uppity whites. There was none of that. It was we all got together in the herb shop. It was the place to be. You could learn all kinds of stuff. Was it true or not? I don't know. I learned a lot of truth there. I learned a lot of shit that wasn't true there. But I learned a lot, and it was cool to hang out with everyone, and I never felt like weird in there. I mean, it's just, I don't know. Maybe Glen Burnie's just like I don't know, the combination salt and pepper shaker. I don't know. You ever seen salt and pepper mixed in the old days in these weird little restaurants? Anyway, I don't know. Maybe that's just Glen Burnie, but I do see it getting worse. But as far as the people that own their homes and they're here, man, we're all cool. So this racism thing it's been manufactured. Have a great day.